Down, overseas sales are down. They've got plenty of whiskey. They just need to shut down for a year.
A Louisville bourbon historian there reacting to the latest announcement that a major bourbon maker is halting production at its main distillery. Michael Veach says overproduction, low overseas sales, and tariffs are at play. A Jim Beam spokesperson says it's pausing all bourbon distilling at the main campus for 2026. WHAS 11's Alexandra Goldberg and photojournalist Jessica Farley with the story.
They've got enough whiskey in the warehouses now. They just don't need the production.
Kentucky bourbon mainstay Jim Beam is halting production at its main distillery for the 2026 calendar year.
Well, it makes sense.
Bourbon historian Michael Veach of Louisville says the news doesn't come as a surprise.
Matter of fact, I'm surprised there's not more of them that are pausing production.
Saying they have plenty of whiskey to sell, but there's external factors at play.
Trump's tariffs and the trade war and the fact that bourbon is not selling as well overseas.
Jim Beam says the main campus will keep bottling and warehousing, and 2 satellite campuses will continue to distill. Employees are unionized under United Food and Commercial Workers. A local 111D spokesperson said the distillery employees are being reassigned within the company, and as of now, there are no layoffs.
As far as visitor experience, it's the horse that we ride.
Troy Beam with Bullitt County Tourism says the change won't impact the visitor experience.
They've got so many other things to show and to be creative with cocktails and tastings, and you got the kitchen table restaurant. That none of that stuff is going to be bothered.
For the Kentucky bourbon industry at large, the new year will bring changes to how much distilleries are paying the state. Companies like Jim Beam will begin to see a reprieve from the barrel tax starting in 2026. It's a tax on aging barrels, like the ones in this rickhouse.
It's something that no other state does, and it's kind of unfair.
The Kentucky Distillers Association says this year distilleries are fronting $75 million in the barrel tax. But next year, there will be a 4% reduction. It's the start to a 20-year phase-out plan.
That's good news. It is a small amount. 4% of 16 million is still not that much in the overall scheme of it.
Veach says it's gradual, but it's a start to cutting down taxes on some 16.1 million barrels sitting in Kentucky warehouses. In Bullitt County, Alexandra Goldberg, WHAS 11 on your side.
The visitor center at the main campus will remain open, including the restaurant. A spokesperson says visitors can still have the full Beam experience at their campus in Claremont.